Hey everyone, this is the Lion's Den. Welcome back to another video. My name is Daniel. Excuse me. This year will go down in history. This is very historical. 2020. Whoever you are, if you think everything that's going on is gonna end by tomorrow, then I hate to break it to you, but that's not the case. I wish it worked like that, but that's not the case. So if you're like me, instead of taking this year as an L, which is a loss, I'd rather take it as a lesson. And I really learned from the past year and a half, because even before all this stuff that's going on happened, I was in a bad spot myself back in September 2019. And I was in school that time. I was in my senior year, going in, yeah, it was my senior year. It was about to be spring break. I was about to go on a Disney trip, but breaking news, on the intercoms, it really they said that we were going into quarantine for 2 weeks, and it bummed me out. At that point, I didn't know that my senior year was basically over. I didn't get a proper graduation. I mean, we did, but it wasn't anything normal. It wasn't. We had like a parade, but yeah, that was fun. I can't complain. I feel bad for the kids of 2021 because they did not get anything. They didn't get a homecoming. We at least got our first half of our year, which was all right. But I was going through difficult times with my personal life, and I'll probably talk about it more into later on when we get deeper into this channel. But right now I'm just gonna keep it base level and pretty simple. But just want you guys to know I was not in a good I was not in a good spot at the time. It felt like the world was catching up to me because I was already in a crappy spot. But then, like, after that intercom, man, I remember just walking through school and I seen everyone, their faces were upset. Like, everybody was upset. I was like, hey, I'm not the only one now. That's kind of selfish, but I was in a tough spot. But it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And it took me a while to realize that, but I realized that more people feel stuck and they don't know how to escape from this feeling of, you know, the ball and chain on your leg, and you just can't seem to get out. How many God-given dreams were crushed and just forgotten and never realized? And there's always going to be dreams at this point. You know, like, I'm never going to be able to have a normal graduation like I always imagined. You see, I did not picture my senior year to be this way. And that really bothered me because I didn't want it to be. And I know I sound like I'm complaining, and yeah, I do believe that I have a right to be upset, but it's not something I should be focused on, you know? Like, it's in the past now, so I shouldn't really care. I don't really care about it anymore. It's just that sometimes it does bother me, but we're already a year through it, and man, I can care less anymore. So what I really want to talk about is struggle, and how struggle is useful. It's actually important to have struggle in your life, because that's what builds you up in character, and that's what makes you who you are. Because without struggle, whoever you are now, you may not be able to be that, might have not been able to be that person, because if you didn't have that struggle with you. We are all sailing across the sea of life. Some of you are in a great storm right now. Some of you have lost your jobs. Some of you are going through business crises. Some of you are going through family illness and mental illness, and even isolation, or maybe even all above. But what can we learn from chaos? How do we survive the coming storm? Let me tell you this. The storm is always going to be there. You can't avoid it, especially the things you can't control, like what's going on now. So how can you take that and then benefit from it? You know, struggle is the essence of growth. Let me repeat that. Struggle is the essence of growth. Let me put it this way. So you're gonna plant a tree, and that seed is, facing the elements. It's going through the winter, the scorching sun, sometimes floods. You see, goes through all of that just to become a mighty oak tree from a little seed. And that's what I'm really trying to get at, is that even the weakest and most vulnerable things can become the strongest and magnificent things you can do. It's only through the fire, the furnace, only through the lion's den is where your character is really tested. And once you emerge victorious, and once you walk out alive, you'll have the confidence to take on the next obstacle because of your practice victory. It's only if you embrace the struggle and do something about it. Persistence overcomes resistance. You know why authors make antagonists that seem so relatable? It's because they want you to feel as if you're that character. And you can keep reading just to get you reading more, but they want you to relate to them. And you know why we relate to them? It's because characters go through adversity. And you, as a person, I know you want to be a hero of your own story. And it's just super relatable because we always want to overcome adversity, because it's a good story when there's adversity and the antagonist overcomes it. You see that connection right there? Because we are called to overcome things. We're not called to shy away from them. You were called for greatness, not comfort. Got it? The Most High didn't promise smooth sailing, but he did promise you'll make it to the other side. Once again, guys, thank you for watching. Welcome to Lion's Den. If you're new around here, so consider hitting that subscribe button. Share this video. Give me a comment what you think. Give me a thumbs up or down. I don't care. Once again, thank you for watching. This is for 2020. We're almost done, baby. One more day. So let's start fresh 2021, and let's get that bread, fellas. I'll see you next video. Peace.